Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen, and I thank you for joining us for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. We are on Facebook, we are on Sim Shalom, we are on YouTube, we are on all over the place. So welcome, joining us for this evening's Tuesday Ma'ariv service. Right now, if you are online, on Facebook, you can write in the chat. On Zoom, we have Toby, James, Ellen, Marvin, Sue, Rudolph, and Zach. And usually we have a few others as we go. And Albert's on, and he says shalom to everyone because he's just such a wonderful person. So again, welcome everybody for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. Okay. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamivorach. Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. Ha'ma'ariv aravim. You abound in blessings, eternal one, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose word brings on twilight. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times, vary the seasons, and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. I'm just checking something. Borei yom v'layla, golei or mibnei choshek v'choshek mibnei or. Umavir ben yom u'ben layla, umavdil ben yom u'ben layla, Adonai tzevaot shemo. Elchai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu li'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws forever. And your commandments, we will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo, Yisrael. And now the prayer that says our creed, the prayer that states our beliefs, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. V'ahavta, and you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto your God. And speaking of miracles, as Miriam and the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, they sang this song. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ratihilo dose fele. Malchutecha ra'u beinecha, bokei ayam lifnei Moshe, Umiriam. Ze'eli anu ve'amru. Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed. V'ne'amar ki k'vayda Adonai et Yaakov. Ugalu mayad chazak mimenu. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al, Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Ve'acha mideinu malkeinu l'chaim, Uvrosh aleinu, Sukkot shalomecha. Adonai, please watch over us. Take care of us as we live in troubled times. Bless those who are seeking your help. Follow their path in you. Protect us. Remove from our path hostility, disease, war, famine, sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. Guard our going and our coming in life, in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Okay, we're going to stop share for a moment. Let's see. Troy has joined us today. Ziona has joined us today. So that's beautiful. We've got so many of our friends with us. In Restream, we have Ziona again, and she made it into 2 boards, and Albert. So welcome, everybody. I'm so glad that you are with us today. Everybody looks so happy. The weather's turning nicer. And I hope if you're out in the Midwest and you're near any tornadoes, that you are staying safe. All right, let's go back to our share screen. Yitgadal v'yitgada shemei rabba b'yamadira hirute v'yamlich mahute b'chayechon uvyomechon u'chayedecho beit Yisrael bagala ubizman kariv v'yimaru ovid yeheshmei rabba mevorach li'alam me'amaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitala shemet kudisha b'richu leilam b'cha b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata damiram b'alma v'yimaru amen. Ziona, good to see you. I'm glad you finally got in. Okay, let's go to our next page. This is the prayer that we praise our ancestors and remind Adonai that a promise made to them is a promise to our mishpacha, to us too. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, to our fathers and our mothers, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Ba'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. And now we remind ourselves that Adonai gives life to the living and is the only superhero that we need in our lives. Ata gibor li'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atarav lahoshia, mechakeh chaim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim, v'rofeh cholim, umatir asurim, Umkayem Emunato Lishene Afar Micha Mocha Bal Giburo Umido Melech Memid Umkayem Umatzmiach Yeshua B'nemanata Lahayot HaKol Baruch Atah Adonai Mechaye HaKol. Okay, let's put this on pause. Give me a moment to just check on one thing. There's just one thing I need to check on, okay? And that is just looking for one prayer that I need to say later. And I am so sorry for waiting to the last minute to look it up. Okay. I apologize for that. That's so unprofessional of me. Usually I have this stuff ahead of time, but it was just one of those things where I said, oh, I need to do this now. And I did. Okay. Parsha and more. This Parsha is filled with 124 verses. Imagine that poor bar mitzvah boy or girl that has to read this one. In it are the laws and the prohibitions of the Kohanim. It states whom they may and whom they are prohibited from marrying, not to be in the presence of a corpse, unless of particular relatives. There's a debate whether a wife not mentioned is excluded from the list or understood to be as one. How to honor a Kohen and the qualifications of Hagadol HaKohen. We are told which animals qualify and which do not qualify to be used as sacrifices. These animals must be without blemish, nor physical abnormalities. We continue reading about the festivals and relating their importance. These holidays are Shabbat, Pesach, Sukkot, Shavuot, Counting of the Omer, Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur. These are the important holidays. The Parsha continues with the story of a man born of an Egyptian father and Jewish mother who cursed God's name. Excuse me, now I have hiccups. Moses, after divine consultation, commanded that this man who cursed Adonai's name be stoned to death, attesting to the fact that the convert must obey the same laws. Rashi interprets that although he was born of a Jewish mother, he did convert at Sinai. The Parsha focuses on physical attributes. In Parsha Kedoshim, we have learned, Haitem li Kedoshim ki kadosh ani Adonai, and you shall be holy to me, for I, the Lord, am holy. Excuse me while I take a drink and try and get rid of hiccups. Yet, as we read, only Kohanim who are physically handsome can become Hagadol HaKohanim, the great priest. He cannot be married to a divorcee, a widow, or a harlot. I like to use the term harlot. His wife must be attractive. He must be without blemish or physical abnormalities. He must not have a limb or eye smaller than the other, broken arm nor leg, nor have blemish, nor be a dwarf, a hunchback, or blind. A Kohen with such physical attributes cannot perform the sacrifices, but may partake in the sacrificial meal. We are told in one Parsha to strive toward holiness, yet impairments are less than holy. Looking up synonyms for impairment, I found the following: damage, defective, marred, broken, debilitated, imperfect. How does this play into our 21st century psyche? Have the lessons of this Torah portion been something to strive for? As today, there are Kohanim who would not attend a funeral of another than a close relative. Other Kohanim would dismiss the restrictions. Have we, as a society, embraced or dismissed requirements of physical attributes? Shulamit Reinhardt states, females, regardless of age, have a goal of bodily perfection. We know that when we look at all the advertisements and what we see on TV, what sells? And that beauty equates with goodness. The matriarchs are referred to as beautiful or even very beautiful. This continues to our culture. The beautiful princess and the handsome prince, both are good, always tortured by the ugly antagonist. Our culture is overloaded with people striving for this perfection. I see this all the time. I watch The Real Housewives. I see all the plastic surgery they've had, during their vacation time, how they are striving for something that they don't have. And those who feel they cannot measure up are subject to psychological disease, public ridicule, bullied, and the bane of cruel jokes and comments. Especially we see that amongst little kids. You must be perfect to serve Adonai. You must be perfect to marry the perfect man. I would like to believe we strive to be holy by following Adonai's mitzvot. But this parsha leaves me with one question. How do we strive to be holy if we are not perfect? Anyone have a thought? How do we strive to be holy if we are not perfect? But yet, go ahead, say that again.
Do the best that you can throughout the day.
Okay, be the best, follow the mitzvot, follow the values, but yet they're telling you have to be physically attractive to be the high priest. Ziona, you had something to say, honey?
I think the important thing is the word strive. We strive to do the best we can. I am definitely uncomfortable with the idea that everyone had to be attractive, and by whose standards also.
That was my question just now. Who defines attractive?
And beauty standards vary. If you look a lot, years and years ago in ancient lands, being pale-skinned was beautiful, because even in the Song of Solomon, the pale-skinned is the standard of beauty because they don't have to work in the vineyards. And if you look at Shakespeare, and one of the characters says, "I don't trust him. He has a lean and hungry look." So being thin was not beautiful then, but it is considered beautiful now. So it varies.
Like the Rubenesque figurines of the time. So then I guess what we need to do is, as she said, strive. Keep striving for whatever the definition is, because we don't know the definition. I like that. I mean, I was thinking along those same lines as you. You beat me to it, which is fine. So I guess in our own ways, we need to continue to strive to be our best and attractive, whatever that means.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Right, exactly. And the idea of beauty can change. It can change, okay? What I would consider beautiful when I was 18 is not what I consider it at 68. Okay? My son, who is 38, has discovered what he was looking for in a partner 10, 15, 20 years ago is not who he's looking for now. So as we change, as we mature, our vision changes. What we strive for changes. So, as Ziona says, We just keep on striving. That's what we have to keep on doing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to continue on. So share screen. Let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Ose shalom bimrumah, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'yimru, imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and let us say, amen. And now our prayer for healing. So I'm going to stop sharing as people type in, and I'm going to start with Shoel Ben Rivka, Yehuda Bat Isabel, Boomer Luna Sammy, Robin, Lisa's daughter, Ronnie, Seal's daughter, Chana Bat Leola, Miriam Bat Shulamit, Carrie, daughter of Bonnie, Leslie, Mindalea Bat Chaya, Maxine, Marcia, Marlene Bat Sylvia, Bobby, George, Dean, David, Yaakov Ben Charlotte, Samantha, Carolyn, Lori, Lance, Shayna Bat Shlava, Samir, Henry Cole, Naomi, Melissa's father and mother, Stephen Bucksbaum, Howard, Zisa Razel Bat Seal, and Lisa. Okay, let me go to Restream. And, okay, all the hostages. Dorothy, Marlene, Jean, David, Mary, Ann, and Sue. Ellen D. and all of the cancer patients, and all Israel is now in need of peace and healing. All those who are suffering physically, emotionally, and spiritually around the world. Chava Bat Elsa, Pearl Bat Ethel, the hostages, the IDF, all innocents caught up in war, survivors of violence and natural disasters. All Sim Shalomers in need of refuah shlema. All Sim Shalomers, their families, friends, and hostages. Howard Gruber. Oh, okay, Marvin, you typed it this time. Sim Shalom, all Sim Shalomers in need of healing, and including our beloved animals. And anything on Restream? Any one of us in service tonight not feeling well, and our loving pets. Ginny Batwana, Marie, Brenda Bot Estelle. All right. Let's get back to share screen. Mishe Be'erach Avotenu V'chol habraha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Be'erach Imotenu V'chol habraha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Aleinu lishabeach ladon hakol, latet gdula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoyeh haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'eman v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol ha'oretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who have died in the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of this kingdom. And at this moment, I want to remember Rabbi Allison's daughter. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalmad divrei chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalav zman kariv v'yimru, amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mivarach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishdavach v'yipar v'yiraman v'yitnasei, yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal, shemei d'kudishah b'richu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbuchata v'nechamata, Tamiram bi'alma v'yimru amen. Yehesh lama rabba min Shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, uyaseh shalom, aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. And tonight is May 14th. It is the 22nd day of the Omer. All right, and we're going to start by saying, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sefirat ha'omer. Today is the 22nd day, which is 3 weeks and 1 day of the Omer. Hayom shnei v'asurim yom shahem shalisha shavuot v'yom echad ha'omer. All right. So I thank you all for being with me this evening. Toby, do you want to stay now? Are you able to do that? All right, then we'll switch to the other Zoom.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with me this evening. And stay well, stay healthy, stay out of hailstorms and tornadoes and whatever else is out there. It's no longer snowstorms and blizzards, but now we got the other stuff. So just everyone be safe and be well. And I hope to see you all next week.
Let's hope, everyone.
Oh, and also JSLI is starting to look at, a new cantorial class and a new rabbinic class. So if that's something that you're interested in, reach out to us for that. We're here 5 days a week. And I still have a J-Leap program, which is everything you wanted to learn about Judaism. Toby's doing it now. Ellen did it with me. If anybody's interested, again, reach out to JSLI and we'll see what can be arranged. So everybody be well, happy, blessings, be safe. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.